Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on this beautiful day. How you guys and girls doing? This is another cooking video where I'm going to show you a very cheap, simple, gluten-free, healthy meal that I always eat. And I love eating this. And I know a lot of you guys love pancakes, so you're going to probably love this. So what you're going to need is, and by the way, you can see me in that beautiful reflection right there. Hey guys and girls. Well, all you're gonna need is you want something to keep your kitchen area clean. So you want a few cloths, and you need 2 potatoes. And I cleaned these off and I scrubbed them a little bit. You can keep the skin on, you don't have to peel them to make it even easier. Give you and kind of give you the illusion of getting some fiber in there, but it's not that much anyway. You need a mandolin with a grating thingy or whatever, a grater, any type of grater. You want a big, nice bowl. See how big this is? Huge. You want one of these. It doesn't have to be steel, it can be whatever. You want a whisk or whatever you call that in English. You want your garbanzo bean flour. You can probably use corn flour as well. I'm going to try that out later. I can't say for certain. You want some paper towels. Anything. I have toilet paper. It's paper towels. They're clean. Olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. Cold pressed, preferably. It's even healthier. You need some jeera powder. This is cumin powder, coriander. You want some garlic. If you like garlic, you can use it. You don't have to use any of these spices. Basically, all you need is salt in this recipe. All right, salt and pepper. That's all you need. But this is all extra stuff I'm adding since I'm Indian as well. So, cumin, coriander, garlic. I'm using some Hindi thing called hing. You can check it out. I don't know. It's kind of nice to have just a little sprinkle in there. Some black pepper. Ground black pepper, and I'm using paprika powder as well right there. So this is going to be a nice mix. Now I'm no expert in how much you're supposed to put in here, but yeah, well, you'll have to go by taste on that one, but I'll try to show you as well as I can. And you want a non-stick pan. Now this is kind of important for the low oil thing. It's really nice to have a non-stick pan. If you have a sticky pan, I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Try to use a little more oil, but it might stick. So it's going to be a pain to kind of cut it off. You need a spatula as well. I have one laying around here somewhere. I'm going to go get it. But this is where I'm just going to grate this, and I'm going to then show you how much powder you're going to put in. So I'll be right back. So I grated the potato. This is what 2 grated potatoes look like. So a bunch of this. You don't want to leave them out too long, so just make sure you don't grate them and then leave them for a while. I forgot the water, so you need a bunch of water. All right, you're gonna have to do water by feeling, kind of. So, and how much powder you want, how much of this garbanzo bean flour you want, also depends if you want your pancakes more potatoey or if you want them more of a beanie kind of. So I like them a little more potatoey. It's gonna work like my egg, right? So it's gonna be a little kind of a keeping stuff together mixture. So just about that much. I don't know if you can see how much that is. Now I want all these spices to come in. So you don't want too much salt because the garbanzo bean flour is already kind of a little bit salty, I would think. You want to put your garlic in. So I'm going to put in just about half a tablespoon worth, or maybe even a tablespoon worth of garlic because I like mine garlicky. Yeah, probably a tablespoon worth of garlic. So that's finished. I'm going to put in the cumin, a 1/4 tablespoon just about. And let me see if I can pour this in with one hand as well. Yeah, just about a 1/4 tablespoon, something like that. Something like that. Boom. That's done. Coriander, not too much. Don't go heavy on the coriander. Just do a few sprinkles of coriander just to give it that little taste. Just like that. Just a few sprinkles. A little bit. Take your pepper, same thing there, don't do too much, don't overdo it. Just go ahead and put in a little bit of pepper in there, just like that. Less than a 1/4 tablespoon probably, or a 1/4 tablespoon, depends on how much you like. So that's that. Now I'm going to put in my special little spice here, if I can open it. Let me see if I can open this. 1 second. There we go. Alright, so it looks like this. Get this at any Indian store. hingraj powder. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's all right. Just sprinkle this, just a little bit, just like that. See, it's kind of just like that. It has this really weird taste, but when it's cooked, it adds so much to the dish. I love it. I love it. And you don't need a lot, just a little bit. So that's finished. Pepper's finished. Coriander finished. Now, paprika powder also depends on taste. I usually put in just about that much, quarter tablespoon, a little more than a quarter tablespoon. Salt, you probably don't want to add too much, like I said. Just add like that much, maybe quarter tablespoon, a little more. Depends. I added too much last time. It wasn't that good, so I'm gonna try a little less this time, just like that. This is sea salt, so remember the regular salt has more nature. What do you call it? NaCl. But sea salt has a little less, so it tastes a little less salty, although a little more tasty, kind of. And then when you add your water, you want to be a little careful. Just add a little bit at a time. All right, just a little bit at a time. Now I can't do this with one hand, so I'll be right back. I'll mix this up and I'll be right back. So this is how it looks after mixing it up, and I didn't add any more water or any more powder in here. See how much more potatoey that is, and all the garbanzo bean powder is in kind of between all the potato, so it's looking kind of nice. I mean, it doesn't look that appetizing yet, but once you cook this baby up, it's gonna look really nice. Let me just add it to about a little more than medium heat. Put it to medium high, kind of medium high, something like that. Let's just keep it like that, and then we'll add a little drizzle of the olive oil. See if I can do this with one hand. Not too much at start, just add a little bit, just like this, and just kind of roll that around. So you want it to get hot, and just like that. Wherever you're gonna put the mixture, just kind of spread it around a little bit, because if you add too much now, it's gonna be kind of weird when you put in the mixture. There's gonna be too much oil, it's gonna have this strange kind of shape. Now I advise you to keep everything clean while stuff is heating up. Just remove all this garbanzo bean flour spatter if you get any. Alright, so my oil's hot. Keep your spatula to the side. Now my thing isn't even. If you have an even pan, it's a lot better, but for me this isn't even, so I'm gonna have to kind of work this on my own way. Take your batter. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take your batter, just put it wherever. Now you're gonna have two hands, I don't, but I'm gonna try doing this with one hand so you guys can see. Take some batter, alright, just like that. Just a nice lump with potatoes and everything, and just let it drip off a little bit and put it on there and just kind of spread it out like that. Alright, now you want 2 spoonfuls or whatever. In my case at least, you might not need it, but I'm going to take 2 spoonfuls just like that, and I'm going to put it on here just like that and just spread it out. Don't make it too thick, just make sure it's kind of thinly spread out like this. Alright, get all that stuff on there and just leave it be for a little while. Just leave it be now. Leave it on there. It'll take about maybe 5 minutes or something, or 3 to 5 minutes, I think, until the bottom part is pretty cooked. So at this point, after a few minutes, when your bottom part is cooked, see how it's kind of brown on the sides? When it's cooked, I have to turn this around because mine isn't even. Like I said, it cooks more on this side. So I just turn mine around and I'll leave it be for a little more. But what you want to do is you want to add a little more drizzle of this good old olive oil. So let me just do that and just drizzle that on there, and do it on the sides, don't do it on the top. Just put a little more on there, just like that, and it'll work for the next batch as well. So this is the way you want to do it. So you just kind of want to roll it around. Now start pressing on the sides with your spatula. It's a really good idea. It'll really make it, the oil kind of seep in a little bit. Cook the insides, cook all that potato. Alright, so this is the finished product. You got your 3 pancakes. That's how much I got from all that. They're really big, so you can just break them up and you got a bunch more. Got your olive oil, some nice plating. I know there's not a lot of greens around here, but you'll probably plate your food a little nicer than this. Anyway, they're really crispy on the outside, they're really fried inside, Everything is good. Both the sides, that's the first pancake, both the sides are perfectly cooked. You want them to be a little brownish, golden brown, dark brown, crispy on the outside, and you want the potato to be really soft on the inside. So go ahead and eat these. Eat these with whatever, drip some sauce on there, whatever you want. You can even have jam on these probably. That'll taste good. But yeah, I hope you enjoy these. I really enjoyed making them, and I'm gonna enjoy eating them now and getting really stuffed. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.